ain't smoking no shirt.
And what's popping with y'all? Hey, it's Finn's Take with CB83. Hey, coming to you for another banger in class with CB83. You know how we get down on these film breakdowns. Before we get it going, we're gonna get it popping real soon. Real soon. But we got to do some housekeeping stuff. Shout out to the homie Manny B, who was in here first. Let's go. Crank it for the homie Manny. Let's get after it. Let's have a great Wednesday. Let's kill it today. Let's go, Manny. Yes, sir. Shout out to the homie Manny B, who was in here first. Shout out to the homie Shake Money. He says, throw them fins up, my boy. Throw them fins up. Shout out to the homie Shake Money, who's in the members gang, who's the captain of the members gang. We gotta go up one time for the homie Shake Money, Shake Money. Yes, sir. And the homie Canes is in here too. He says, salute CB83 and everyone. Salute to the homie Canes in the building. The Canes doing all right, but when they come to Tally that weekend, when they walk in the doke and they come after my nose, best believe we on their head. Don't even worry about that. We going for that natty. We got Clemson this week. We gonna handle that, take over the ACC, and then go get that damn natty, man. No, but them Florida State boys, I got something for y'all though. I got something for y'all. So real quick, shout out to the members gang. Big ups to the members gang. Captains of the squad. We got a new captain on the squad, bro. Shake Money, you guys know, has been a captain since day one. Fins Up Winsy is now a captain of the squad. One of the new members. He jumps from the goes straight from a rookie to the captain, bro. So shout out to Fins Up Winsy. Just comes in, gets after it, and becomes a part of the members gang and goes straight to that captain role. Appreciate you. So the squad consists of William Perry, Chef Jew, Raul Parada, Cruz Ruiz. Shake Money, we know, is one of the captains for sure. We got Andrevius Shaw, who's the homie. Irv's the homie. G's the homie. Big Slick's the homie. Adam Sadowski's the homie. Wayne D's definitely the homie. S. Harris is the homie. Alex Renee Diaz is the homie. Hooked Up Joe Locked In is the homie. Carly Mills is the first lady of the crew. First lady of the crew. We got Fins Up Winsy, who rounds out number 16. And Young Landon. Shout out to Young Landon, a new member of the squad. He rounds out at number 17. And who's going to be number 18? Who's next? Come on, join the squad. Become a part of the members game. Get the dope emojis. Hey, members, throw the emojis in the chat. Run it up real quick and show these guys what we got going on over here. So become a member. If you want to become a member, you just click the link, click join, go to my channel page, and you'll see that. And you can click the link, join. It supports the channel, supports me and what I'm doing over here. Hey, just bringing y'all that fire content. You know how we do over here. We bring fire content. We bring you that Miami Dolphins heat, that fire, that get after it. That's what we do over here, man. Also, be sure to check out the newest member of the team, BETUS. Hey, put $50 in and run the money up. You get a 125% sign-up bonus. You can't beat that deal anywhere. The link's pinned to the chat. Click the link. Helps the channel. Helps you go get that bag too. And if you got a gambling issue, hit me up. I'll try to get you some help for real. For real, I'll try to get you some help. But if you are interested in sports betting, interested in gambling on different platforms and different events, be sure to hit up the link. Hit up the link. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see you, man. To chill. We're gonna run through this real quick. Fins morning, fins up. Hey, F you mean. What's good with you? Man said chill. The homie Triple S is in the building. He says, let's go, CB. I just opened the All-22 this morning. Got through the first 2 drives. Let's go, man. Hit the like button. Andravia Shaw is in the building. One time for the members gang. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all know how we do. Adam Sadowski's in here. Good morning. Fins up, y'all. Yes, sir. Members gang emojis in the chat. Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the building. I broke this film up into 3 different parts. So I got the first part queued up, and we're gonna be ready to go. Before I get started, I wanted to talk about the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So I'm giving away the Xavier Howard on the field jersey. I'm giving away the on the field jersey. Check it out. I got this from the Miami Dolphins garage sale. This is an authentic Xavier Howard jersey, the one that he would actually wear in the game, right? Crazy cut, crazy dope, stitched up, got his name on the back, stitched up as well. As you can see here, you see the on the field tag right there. Yeah, man. So, hey, be sure to, what I'm going to do is, this is how it's going to work. Put this right there. This is how it's going to work. So I'm going to create a post this week in my community. I'm going to create it. It's going to be posted on Friday. All you have to do is be subscribed to the channel and comment on the post. Everybody that comments on the post, I'm going to put into a spinner, and then I'm going to select 3 to 5 people as winners. Won't just be one, and I think that's a size 46. It won't just be one winner, right? It's going to be more than one winner. So I'm going to do the jersey. I'm going to do some swag, some NFL cards, some Prism cards. I'm going to do a bunch of different stuff. So I'm going to pick 3 to 5 winners out of that group. So comment on the community post. Look out for it Friday. I'm going to run it from Friday to Friday. All right. So do that. Comment. Follow the directions on the post. Please just follow directions. Y'all are grown. Y'all understand. Follow the directions on the post. Then we gonna win. We're gonna win. Somebody's gonna win that jersey, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. See y'all. Wayne D in this joint. What's good with you, Wayne D? But yeah, so that's the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Be sure to support by using the BETUS. If you want to join the members gang, join the members gang too, man. We got a lot going on over here. We got a lot of stuff, a lot of cool stuff we're doing, man. So appreciate y'all coming through. Reading is fundamental. Hey, follow directions. Some of y'all, I be looking like,
what? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Hey, follow directions. We don't do that. I'm going to get y'all to Westbrook. Please follow directions. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Do me a favor. We got 15 in the room. Hit the like button. Once we get 20 likes, we're getting to this film. Let's do it. I think we're almost there. I think we're almost there. So go ahead, punch that like button for your boy. We got a lot of cool stuff going on. Yeah, that's what we're about to do. So let me crank up this film. Let me check out the likes real quick. That's what I'm doing. I'm on the computer in the backstage, looking at the likes, looking at the stream. Hey, this stream isn't going to get monetized either because, I'm using the All-22 and stuff like that. So help your boy by donating, by becoming a member. Does help the channel. So really appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And we about to go up. So let's pull it up. Raul P, what's good with you, man? What's good with the homie? Members gang. Let's go, Raul. Yes, sir. I see y'all in here. Hey, here we go. So I'm pulling up the film. I got to get some stuff off the screen real quick. I want to make it so you guys can see. We're going to go through. Check it out. I haven't watched it yet, right? And I typically don't watch it before I get on here and break it down. But I'm going to try to get through. I'm going to try and get through all of it today. That's going to be the plan. That's going to be the goal, is to get through the entire film. Now, will it happen? Hey, Will I be able to get through the entire film? I really
hope
do.
so.
Okay.
I hope so. So let's go ahead and get this thing cranking a little bit. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's add this to the screen. Let's pause it real quick. Let's go full screen. Y'all want me on the screen or off the screen? What y'all think? On or off? We could do on or off. Say on screen or off screen. Y'all want me in a little box? That's the sucky thing is you can't move the box. Can't move the box, which is whack. Hey, shout out to the homie Triple S with the $7 donation. He says, hey, if we move off Baker, give Javon the green dot on the back and let's rock. Equally good, if not better communicator, captain. Could be a great look. I agree. I think Javon Holland in that safety position and him having the green dot could be a good look. I think Javon's a leader on this football team. He's in that secondary doing work. He's basically in there making sure everybody's lined up in the right spots, making sure that secondary is good. So I'd be cool with that. Jerome Baker's got to get better. I'm just tired of seeing him in there not sticking his nose in there and being a player for us. So I want to see more effort out of Jerome Baker and making these plays. I don't know, man. We need somebody who's gonna come downhill for sure. But really appreciate the donation, bro. It helps a lot. Help support the channel. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. We got 20 in the room. Punch the like on your way in. Shout out to the homie Triple S podcast with a $7 Canadian donation. I appreciate that, bro. My man in Canada holding it down. Hey, and I'm gonna hold you down too, bro. I got you. When you come down, let me know when you're coming down to a game and we'll set something up for sure. Set it up. Appreciate you. So let's get into this film, man. Here we go. Where's my film at? What is it doing? Hold on one second. My dog in Canada. Yes, sir. So give me 1 second. Let me just make sure this is squared away. Should present video file. Desktop. Oh no, I'm tripping. That's why I'm tripping. Remove this from studio. Hold up. So let me do this. That's why I messed up. Remove this from studio. Here we go. So we got 20 in the room. Hit the like on your way in. We're going through the film, watching the breakdown. What I did was I was trying to share it from there instead of sharing a screen, and I got to share a screen, a window. So this is what I wanted to do. Here we go. So you guys should be able to see it now. There we go. So this is a lot better. I can actually like mess around with it from this part. So let's go back to the beginning. This is the kickoff. Gonna run it through here. And just let me know what the screen looks like. And it'll catch up. Let's see here. All right, we'll put that down there. All right, so this is the first play of the game. Check out the Dolphins. Check out what we're doing. My man said on. I got a 50% vote. I need one more person to say off or on. Come on. You want me on the screen or off the screen? He said it looks good so far. Yeah. So if I'm in the way, I'm definitely gonna get off the screen. If it comes to me being in the way, on the stream. But guys, during breaking this down, I really can't read the comments. But let me give you a disclaimer first. I want you to understand that, hey, I coached at the high school level for 10 years. I also played college football, also played high school football as well, right? So in playing, I know a little bit about the nuances of the game, technique, stuff like that, right? Where guys are lining up. I do not use big terms or try to complicate what I'm seeing. I have taught, coached at the high school level for 10 years. So I'm coaching high school kids. I want to break it down and make it simple for them so they kind of understand the concepts and what I'm asking them to do, what I'd like for them to do. So I'm never trying to complicate it. So I'm not going to use a bunch of fancy terms, and I don't know everything. I don't claim to know everything, right? All I know is what I see and what I'm looking at. And if there's something I want to learn, I get in the lab. I go on YouTube, I watch videos, stuff like that. I read books, right? So I don't have a lot of fancy terms for these coverages or for these formations. I just kind of tell you what I see, right? Like if we're looking at this one, we're looking at an empty set. There's no running back in the backfield. There's 5 wide receivers on the field, right? Since that's the case, 5 wide receivers on the field, you're going to have basically a package defensively where you got a lot of DBs on the field, right? You have your 4 down linemen here. You have 2 inside linebackers and Jerome Baker and David Long Jr., Chubb and Christian Wilkins coming off the edge. And then you have your DBs back there. So let's go through it. Let's run through it. And I really want to try to change the speed real quick. Is there a speed? All right, we'll play it. All right, so here we go. First play. Little quick. Gesicki sitting down in the middle of the field, right in front of Jerome Baker. Runs, sits down in the zone, right? Finds a spot, catches a ball, and turns around and gets tackled by Jerome Baker and Van Ginkel, right? Van Ginkel's getting a lot of run in this nickel or dime set. So you'll see Van Ginkel in there a lot on these passing downs. You'll see him in there. So this is what you got defensively, and I like this view. It's a good shot right here. So you have Chubb outside in a 5 tech. Anything outside the tackle shoulder is a 5 tech. Anything outside the tackle shoulder over here is a 5 tech. You have Christian Wilkins in a 5, basically being a pass rusher. You have Raekwon Davis in a shade. We call this a shade right off the center, right off the shoulder of the center. And then you have Zach Seiler in a 3 technique, right? 3 tech right outside the shoulder of the guard. So that's what you have here. Snaps the ball. Decent pressure. No stunt, just guys staying in their gaps. Mac Jones gets it out quick, and he's able to complete the pass. Right, quick pass to Gesicki, and he makes the play. Let's rewind it back real quick. I do like this feature using the QuickTime player where you can just rewind it back. Pretty good protection. They get him tackled. Quick gain. This is kind of lagging a little bit. Let me pause this real quick. And I need to I want to shut some stuff down so it's not so laggy on you guys. And give me 1 second. All right. Okay, so here we go. So now we have a heavier set. We have a tight end. Man, we have, looks like unbalanced 2 tight ends in the game. We'll take a look at it. We see we have 5 guys on the line this time as opposed to 4 guys. And this is basically what you want to understand about defenses. Our defenses are calling the strength. They're looking at the formation, seeing what the formation is. They're calling the strength to the left or the right, and then guys are adjusting based on that, right? Right now we have 5 down guys. We have the 2 edge guys, Chubb and Van Ginkel, and then we have the 3 interior guys, and then we have 2 inside linebackers. We got cornerback, safety, cornerback, right? So when we look at this play, quick pass to Xavier Howard. Oh my gosh, what happened? Okay, so let me do this. All right, here we go. So this is the play right here. This may be a little long, guys. So buckle up, buckle up. So here we go. Quick play. This is a quick screen out to the receiver. Just getting it out right now, right? Getting it out right now and forcing the cornerback to come up and make a play. He comes up, makes the play, and that's a good job by X. And this is what I want you guys to understand when it comes to defense. What I want to see my corners doing is you always want to get beat. I mean, if you're gonna get beat, get beat to the inside, right? So X does a good job of really taking this guy's outside shoulder, right, and really forcing him to go inside to the help, because that's where the help is coming from. When you see David Long Jr. right here, right, it's a quick screen. Van Ginkel's coming. At this point, David Long Jr. is coming from here, and then you have the safety coming from there. And I think that's Holland back there. So really forcing everything inside. David Long really gets a good pop on him. And this is what you love to see. Guys at the linebacker level just screaming, coming downhill, and making that play. So good play by David Long Jr., good play by X, kind of forcing him inside to his help. I don't know why it's kind of, is it choppy on your screen? Because it's not choppy on my screen over here, but for some reason, when I'm looking at the joint, it seems choppy. So this is what we talked about. Quick screen, force it inside, and then David Long Jr. comes for a good hit. David Long Jr. is pretty damn good. He's a solid player for us. Do me a favor, punch the like button while you guys are in here. Here we go. Hey, this is a run heavy formation, right? Check this out. You got off balance. You got a guard and a tackle here, a guard and a tackle here, and you have two tight end types, right? So this is going to be a very off balance formation. And this is what teams do to try to keep you off balance as a team. They try to make you add more guys to that side. So this is a quick toss. X is trying to keep his outside shoulder free and force everything inside. Van Ginkel's coming. He's kind of off balance. Linebackers are coming. Jerome Baker's back here. Cater Kohu's back here. Corners are coming downhill too. Jerome Baker gets thrown to the ground. Cater Kohu gets ran over slowly. And Cater Kohu, you better bring something to the party, bro. This is not Texas A&M Commerce. This is big time football. So you got to bring something to the party or you're going to get ran over slowly. And we'll see it here from a better view, from this end zone view. Flavor J, I see you. JR Black, what's good? My man Ian here. Hey, what's good? Hey, you see my dog E said, make sure to hit that like button, support CB83. Don't forget to subscribe for more film breakdowns like these. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, JR Black, I see you. What's good? Flavor J, what's popping? So here we go here. And this is what we talked about when we talked about that off balance formation. This is off balance, right? This is like an overload over here to this side. When you putting four guys to one side, that's clearly an overload. 3 is cool, but adding this other tight end, you just know there's something coming this way typically, or you're trying to fake this way and come back around the other way. So when we see this guy come into the box, we add Cater into the box, right? And that's Jaseki. Jaseki doesn't block a soul on this play. It's terrible, actually. But these guys are trying to get outside, so they're going to all kind of step this way and reach block. Look at the guard. He's already going. He's quick. And I'd like to see, honestly, with this formation, I think this is Raekwon. I want to see him on a shade here as opposed to being on the other side, because you got 3 guys on the backside and you really got, 4 guys on the front side. So if we could move him over, bumps Zyler down to a shade and put Chubb still in a 5, but I think that would be a better formation against what you're about to see in this outside zone scheme run. It's toss. But X is doing a good job here. And you see X is really fighting to keep his hips outside, his butt to the sideline, because he knows he's the contained guy. He's kind of the last line of defense, and he knows where his help is coming from. Since his help is coming from the inside, he wants to make sure he fights outside and forces him back to the help. So that's a good job by X doing that and just understanding football wise. Hey, where's my help coming from? I want to force this guy inside to make a play. Cater, we got to do a better job tackling on that, buddy. Wrap him up. Wrap him up. Here we go. Next play. Right, 4 down linemen for us, 2 inside linebackers, bunch of DBs in the formation. The Patriots have like a twin set up top, 2 wide receivers, a tight end type in the, coming inside the formation, probably an extra blocker trying to outflank. That's what you get. But we got to do a better job wrapping up here. 93. Deshaun Hand's got to do a better job of wrapping up on this one. Hey, bring your body with you, not just your arm. Let me see here. I like the way that you see how David Long just kind of steps up in there. He knows it's coming. He's trying to fight off of him. I want to see Jerome Baker be better on plays like this, right? Jerome Baker's on the backside at the inside linebacker. I'll show you real quick. So Jerome Baker's here, right? I want to see Jerome Baker get off these blocks faster, shed these blocks, stop getting latched onto and not being able to make plays, man. Like, we got to be better. Deshaun Hand's got to wrap up there. I'm not sure what you're doing, buddy, but you got to, hey, make this play. Like, you should have, that's just poor tackling. That's just poor angles. You should have made that play right there. Now we got to adjust, and Van Ginkel's on the tackle along with one of the safeties. I think that's Deshaun Elliott. So here we go. Trips left formation. Trips left. Motion across the formation. Up. Motions back out. Quick screen. Oh, we got to do just better angles. Poor job tackling, and we got to take better angles at these guys. That's on these guys in the secondary. Here we go. And we got a blitz coming off the edge right here. I think this is David Long Jr. on the blitz. Right? He blitzes off the edge. Take the angles. These guys got to be better in space. Javon Holland's got to be better in space. That's Javon Holland getting there first. You got to make that tackle in the backfield, break down and square him up and wrap him up. That should have been second. That should have been third. It should have been third and short at this point. We should have wrapped him up right here. We wrap him up right here. We're looking at third and short, and we got an opportunity to get off the field. Caters kind of took on this man. Javon Holland is one-on-one with that guy. He's got to make the play. And now we got to have Deshaun Elliott come down and try to make the play. And he does. He does end up making the play. So good play by Deshaun Elliott in the open field. But we got to be better in that open field tackling. Just square him up. Square him up, make the play. Motion here. David Long's coming off the edge. Everybody's blocked up front. Javon Holland gets juked, and they're kind of off to the races a little bit. Off to the races. What's good with y'all? Hooked Up Joe, I see you. What's popping? Everybody come in, hit the like button for me. I can't really look at the comments while I'm doing this, but I appreciate you guys' support. Appreciate you guys rocking with me. Here we go. Next play. We have like a twins formation on the right side down here at the bottom. We have a guy in the box. Could be a blocker of some sort of receiver up top. Miami Dolphins are in a 4-man front, 4-2-5. That's what they would call it. Yeah, 4-2-5. So 4 down linemen. I mean, honestly, they call it different stuff now. They call these edge guys linebackers. So it would be like a 2-2-4, 2-4-5. But it's a 4-2-5 in my book. 2 inside linebackers, 4 down linemen. And then you got 5 guys playing defensive back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 up top. So handoff here. We get them in the backfield. That's a good play. And this is what happens when guys win up front. These guys are just winning up front. And this was kind of the difference between us playing last week versus us playing this Patriots game. So Chargers versus Patriots, we weren't winning up front and by any means. So this is where we have to be better, is just winning these one-on-ones up front. And the reason we win this up front is because of the slants, right? So it makes it very difficult on offensive linemen to block these plays, right? This is what I want you to see. I coached offensive line for years. So when guys are slanting like this, you see these guys going from one gap to the other gap, right? Very quickly. It becomes very difficult to block these guys. And this is how Fangio gets pressure with 4 organically, is by using these slants and stunts, right? So he kind of brings everybody in an angle this way. Zach Seiler's able to cross the guy's face. Christian Wilkins is kind of crossing the guy's face. And then you have Chubb trying to cross face too. Seiler just beats his guy. He's able to slow the running back down. And then you got Eli Apple coming in from the backside to make the play. And this is a good play by Eli Apple, right? I know people killed him all game, because he had a couple bad plays. But check out the way he's willing to get in the run game, right? And the guy's trying to hold him, right? But he's able to get in the run game, come backside, and make sure this is contained and it's roped off. And he ends up making the play on the tackle, right? Chubb's there, Seiler's there. Just a good job by our front 6, front 7, doing what they need to do, slanting, making the play, making it tough on the running back, and getting them in the backfield. So good job there. Cruz, what's good? I see you, my boy. I see you. What's popping with you? Ooh, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Bringing a little heat. And it's not nothing crazy. He only brings 5, right? They should be able to block 5, but one comes scot-free, and we'll see it. We'll see it in the other shot. David Long just flying downhill and getting the sack. David Long had a hell of a game. This dude could play. We just need him to stay healthy. I think he got it in gear from last week. And I don't know if Fangio was trying to send a message to him or what, but he came out and had a much better game this week. Watch him on the blitz here. And this is what you have. You got Seiler kind of like in a 2-eye. You got Christian Wilkins kind of like he's in a 3-tech. You got Van Ginkel in a wide 5 and Chubb in a wide 5 too. And then you got the inside linebackers in there. Offensive line, I don't know why these 2 guys are blocking this guy. What they should have did was 69 should have picked up David Long. We got 1-for-1 with Van Ginkel, 1-for-1 with Christian Wilkins, 1-for-1 with Zach Seiler. 69 should have picked up this right here, David Long, and then the tackles on Chubb. So they would have had it blocked if that was the case. They end up double teaming this guy instead of worrying about the running back. Now, maybe this guy is a hot guy, right? And Max got to get it out before he comes, and that's not their responsibility. It just looks like he should have been blocking here this time. But you just never know what guys' responsibilities are. So I can't tell you for sure that 69 messed up, because 69 and 50 could be, or 60 could be responsible for they could be responsible for the 4 down linemen. So if I will wind this back really quickly, I want to show you guys this. So there's a couple different protections we had as an offensive line. It was either slide right, slide left, or it was like 4 down and Mike, etc. Now, if they're identifying Jerome Baker as Mike, and they're taking the 4 down guys, then they wouldn't be responsible for David Long. He could be the hot guy, right? He could be the hot guy that the quarterback just needs to know that if this guy's coming, you better get the ball out your hands very quickly, and you need to know where your hots are. If you don't know where your hots are and you're not reading them, he's going to light your ass up. And that's kind of what happened on this play. Now, if I was blocking this, or if I was telling my guys to block this, hey, 4 down, and we got to pick up a blitzer if a blitzer comes, right? So 69 should have been here, and everybody else would have been good, and this probably would have got off. But David Long just does a good job coming last minute. 69 doesn't know that he's letting this guy come scot-free, and it ends up being a sack on the play. And Chubb's there too. Chubb kind of beats his guy, which is good. I'm starting to see Chubb one on this outside a little bit more, which is great. Let's see, Christian Wilkins coming from the 3. He's not really getting there. Van Ginkel's coming from the 5. Van Ginkel's getting there. Van Ginkel, I like this move by Van Ginkel, where he kind of ducks underneath the guy, does a little swim move and gets him off, kind of goes underneath. He's good at that. So good play by the defense, put the offense in a bad position. I don't know what down this is, but it's long, whatever it is. Screenplay to Stevenson, and it gets bottled up. So this is, dang, that's forever. That's what, 3rd and forever. So here they try to get it back, and there's no good play for 2nd and forever, right? So they just try to run a little screen pass right here. Fake it that way, come back this way. Jerome Baker's there. He's actually shed a block, right? Seiler, I think, has shed something too, and Schuyler's able to get him with one hand, get him down. Seiler's a big dude who makes some plays. Hey, Gink coming, man. Shout out to the homies in the chat. Alex Renee Diaz, I see you. Triple S, what's good? Appreciate you guys coming through. So punt formation here. We punt it off. Did we get a return on this one? So just looking at special teams really quickly, I'd like to see us do a better job on this gunner of getting this guy roped off. This guy falls down. We don't want to give these guys free runs. We got to really work on that. Just making sure the gunners are making it tough on those guys running down. Because we want to give our guys an opportunity. We want to give Berrios an opportunity to return these. But Berrios is such a much better returner. And he catches the ball well. He's good at what he does. Here we go. This is offense. Let's see if we can cook him a little bit. So Waddle outside. Who is this? Alec and Mostert in the backfield. Tyreek's right here in this tight formation. And I think this is maybe Smythe or Craycraft. But 5 down linemen for us. So two backs in the backfield. Let's see what we got. There we go. So nice little outside run play. You're going to see all our guys moving in unison. All our guys moving in unison to get it done. And we'll watch it over here on the end zone shot so you can see it better. But a really good job blocking. We can kind of break down individually what they're doing here. So Kendall Lamb, Isaiah Wynn, Connor Williams, Robert Hunt, Austin Jackson. Watch the play here. Oh, so head up on the center. So this is a 0. It's kind of like a 4-eye, not a 5 because he's not outside shoulder. 92 is we got a 3 tech over Robert Jones, and we got a wide 5 over Austin Jackson. This is honestly a great play to this formation because we have the edge right now. We should have the edge right now. There's nobody in this wide technique here. So we should be able to just pin this guy right away or pass it over to Isaiah Wynn so he could take it over. So this is a good play to what we're doing. Let's see if we get the edge right now. Yep, so we get the edge right now. Kendall Lamb does a good job. We have this guy here kind of pinning everything inside it, right? Tyreek's out. Alec Ingold's out to block 48. What I'd like to see is this will be the difference between some big or very short plays. This is what I want you to understand. So this receiver here is coming inside to kind of pin this guy inside, right? Once you realize he's pinned inside, or once you realize he's got the block, I would like to see you climb up to number 5 and make a play on him, right? Go to that third level, get the safety blocked off, because he's really the only guy stopping the play, right? So at some point, we got to realize, hey, this guy's blocked. And honestly, in this formation, right, I would like to see, and especially since he goes inside, this is a great play. I would like to see 81. Who's 81? Durham Smythe, instead of going in here to block 92, realize that, hey, Kendall Lamb is going to have his guy. But this is almost like understanding where guys are lined up and being in communication with your tackles and understanding what they can and can't accomplish, right? So if this guy is lined up on Kendall Lamb's inside shoulder, he should have him automatically by himself. He should be able to take him, right? Durham Smythe needs to be looking at this. Hey, he's on his inside shoulder. He's head up. Kendall Lamb, take care of it. Hey, Kendall, you got this. And that's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. Hey, Kendall, you got this. I'm gone. You got it. I'm gone. Right? So if you got it and I'm gone, that means I'm going up to safety level to get somebody else blocked off. So you got to get it by yourself. And then that means, hey, work up to number 5. You work up to number 5, this could be a touchdown play, because he may be forced inside at this point, and Mostert may be off to the races. So that's what I like to see there, is just Durham Smythe not go in the box when you know you got a guy who can get, Kendall Lamb can make that block 9 times out of 10. He's in an inside shade. There's no reason to help on that. Now, if he was in a 5, if this guy was in a 5 technique and he was outside of Kendall Lamb, yeah, you got to help in that instance, because, it's going to be a tough block, right? We're trying to set the edge. But since he's head up to inside, Durham Smythe's got to realize, hey, let's go. Let's play. We're gonna be able to get an extra guy up to the next level. Let's go and get in there and try to get a touchdown instead of getting 5 or 6 yards. So that's sometimes the difference, and you just never know how that works out sometimes. Here we go. So 5 down linemen, I formation, Ingold's in there, right behind Tua, Mostert, Waddle, and Hill. Durham Smythe at the tight end. Little fake toss, right? Good toss motion. This gets those guys flowing, and this is what you love to see. You have Durham Smythe coming across the formation, just kind of understand that, hey, run hard, make it look like I'm blocking outside, right? I'm trying to set the edge. This guy's going to flow hard because he needs to make this play. If he doesn't make this play, shit, he's in trouble, this outside guy here. So he's got to come down. He realizes it's a pass now, right? Nothing. Tua takes off and runs the ball, which is great. This is what we need to see more of from Tua Tagovailoa, right? Nothing's open. Tuck it, run for a few, get down, protect yourself. Nothing's there. The guy's there. And what happened is we took this guy straight to Mostert. So we can't check it down to him on this play. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. You could have hit Durham Smythe on a quick pass, but he chooses not to. He just chooses to tuck it and go get some yardage. He sees an alley, so you got to tuck it and go. So he does a good job there. Almost gets the first down. So good job by Tua. Shout out to everybody in the building. Appreciate you guys coming through. 16 in the room. Hit the like. Appreciate you. So here we go. This is the same, and this is that same formation. You got an outside guy walking up, inside guy. Most likely he's gonna go. 91's gonna go inside. Most likely Connor Williams is gonna have this guy over him, the 0. We got a 3 tech, and then we got a we would call this like a 7 because he's outside of the tight end. Or no, we would call it a 9 because he's outside of the tight end. 7 would be inside of the tight end. So I formation, look at the toss motion. Guys are running. Fake. Doesn't see anything, pulls it down, tucks it, and slides. So good job by Tua Tagovailoa there. So now you're into, I don't know what the down is. What is it? 3rd down. Where we go? Bunch formation to the left, right? You got this bunch formation down here at the bottom. You got, I think this is Waddle up top by himself. You got basically 4 down linemen, one linebacker. So a really pass heavy defensive formation. Not a lot of guys in the box. Shotgun snap. And I think that's a little out route to Barrios. Yep. So you see Barrios on the little arrow. It's an arrow route. He's in the flat. We're looking at Tyreek. Tyreek could be open, but at this point, I think it's a little too late for Tua to let it go. I can say if you even like that, we're leaving. So honestly, I consider that to be Tyreek beat the guy, because if this like this and you throw it out there, it's probably a touchdown. Tua chooses, it's 3rd and 4 or 5. He chooses to take the underneath, and he gets it taken care of. Let me run that back one more time so you guys can see it. So, like on this play right here, and I'll put this on this side. He throws it to Barrios. Barrios catches it and gets the 1st down. So that's keeping the sticks moving, keeping the chains moving. Here we go. Going to the next drive or next play. So 1st down there. Here we go. 0 tech. Like a 4-eye, 3 tech, and 5, a wide 5. Gotta think this guy's going inside, but he pops out, and I think that's Judon there. Let me run it back real quick. So these are some of the games these guys play too. This is Lamb right here at left tackle. Watch Judon start inside like he's going inside and then go outside. But that's good protection. I mean, that's really as good as it gets. You'd like to see Connor Williams just hold up maybe a little bit more, but keep those guys' hands down. But we do a good job of protecting this one. Robert Hunt and Austin Jackson got their guys taken care of. Good play. 1st down. Here we go. Next play. Looks like Easy E is in the game. 3 receivers. Tight end, double tight end, or no, that's a tight end and Ingle. So you got a tight end up top, Easy E, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle down the bottom, Alec Ingle here. No running back. So this is like a 5. We would call this a 5 wide receiver set. Easy pitch and catch to Waddle. Also, you could have had an easy pitch and catch to Tyreek Hill over here as well. So really, New England just playing way far off, right? It looks like they're in a quarter half situation. This guy's taking on half of the field. This guy has a quarter. This guy has a quarter. Just making sure nothing gets behind them. That's really their goal, making sure nothing gets behind them. And that allows you to eat underneath in this stuff right here. Jalen Waddle just sits down in this area. fills the void, catches it, makes a play. That's 10 yards. It's easy pitch and catch. That's a good job just identifying what you need to do and making the play. Protection's good up front. Let's take a look at it again. So you got a shade, 3 tech, 3 tech, a 9 out here outside the tight end. Robert Hunt getting his guy blocked. Good job. Good job, Connor Williams. Let's see what Austin Jackson does. He does a good job moving his feet. This guy's coming from the outside. He's never going to get there, but nobody's blocking him. He comes late. But that's a good job by the offensive line on the protection. Really good job. Just good, giving Tua time to operate, giving him time to do his thing. Do something real quick. All right. So here we go. Back to it. So this is first down. Tight end in I formation. Angle gets into the I formation. You have, it looks like Craycraft and Easy E. Run play. Let's look at it one more time from this angle. And this is something I like that I see McDaniels do. We'll see if we can see it here, but so these you really can't see it here, but I'll show you from this angle real quick. So what he does is on these edge plays, he basically puts his guy outside, right? And then he lets the guy go, right? So you'll see this guy kind of faced up, and then he lets him go, and he's off to the next guy because he knows he has somebody coming to block this guy. So it's kind of like putting them in a bind, making them think they're getting blocked, right? He thinks he's getting blocked right now, right? But no, you're not getting blocked right now. We got somebody coming for you, right? So he lets him go, and then he goes up to the other guy and blocks him. And then it's kind of an illusion of, hey, I'm getting blocked, and then I'm not getting blocked. I'm confused. So it kind of slows them down a little bit. So I like that they do that when it comes to like the little details of blocking. Ingo's trying to find one. Let's look at it again. Let's look at the blocking on this. Isaiah Wynn's doing a good job. This is a great job right here. Just really working your hips. And I mean, it's a difficult block, right? He's in an outside shade. He's got to work his hips. He's really, and that's a good job by him working his hips, trying to get around. Good job by Isaiah Wynn there. Kendall Lamb, I didn't really see who he blocked. He's just kind of running outside. He does a good job of just hand fighting with the guy. And that's that guy, 48, who Craycraft was originally going to block. Let's see the backside real quick if we get some people cut off. Robert Hunt's trying to get somebody cut off. I'd like to see him turn around and get some of these other guys, though. Hey, if he's running away and you can't block him, turn your head and go to the next guy, right? You can't block him, turn and look over here to get one of these backers here blocked and cut off. But that's just me being nitpicky. Here we go. Next play. We got 2 receivers, fullback, running back, Durham Smythe cutting off the edge. Good job here. I just like these plays, man. And this is what you do when you're getting the defense running sideline to sideline. They hate it, right? They don't want to make the plays. They don't want to tackle, right? We're doing a good job of blocking up front. We're getting kind of a hat on the hat, and we're forcing the DBs to come down in the box to make plays. So it just works out for us. Check it out. And this is great right here. This handoff right here. And this is what you call just great double team work. Great job just doing what you need to do. Look at Kendall Lamb and look at Isaiah Wynn on this double team and work up to linebacker. So they really have to set the edge here and make sure they get 92 pinned inside. Then they're going to work up to number 8 and make sure they try to get him cut off too. Look, so they're looking at him too. They understand, hey, we got to get this guy first, and then we got to get up to the next level. Look at Kendall Lamb here, doing a good job, getting the 8. Look, getting his hips to the sideline, getting your ass to the sideline, realizing that, hey, I want to give my guy an alley to run. It's a great job. I'd like to see us do a better job, Wynn, of taking this over, right? So if Wynn does a better job of taking it over and getting his hips over too, work your hips. It's tough, but Kendall Lamb just does a really good job of basically setting it on that guy, really punching him, getting that shoulder turn, and then working up to the guy 0 here or 8, whoever he is in the box. We can win with that. We can win with that effort. It's really good play. Really good play at the offensive line. Here we go. We got a little tight twins over here. We got Waddle down here at the bottom. 2 backs in the backfield. Play action. Throws it to Mostert on the check down. Let's see what we have in the secondary. It's tough because it's honestly, it looks like everything's kind of covered pretty well. You have Durham Smythe coming down here, a drag route. You have Waddle on like a high cross. You got Tyreek. Ooh, Tyreek might have been a play there. Let's see what he does. Oh yeah. With that one, you might have to let that one go to her. I think this is when you let go, you throw up, and you let Tyreek run underneath it. If you like that right there, you got to let it go. You throw that ball down to about the 15-yard line and let him go run underneath it. There's no way this safety is going to be able to get there. If the ball is gone right now, instead of throwing it to him, you throw it to him. That's a tough play for him. I can guarantee you that. That's a tough play for him. He might be able to get there, but I'm betting on Tyreek Hill being able to burn this guy right now, especially if you put the ball down here. There's no way he's going to outrun that football. Only guy that can run that down, I think, is a Tyreek Hill or a Waddle. So I'd like to see him here. Hey, take your shot. You're not going to get a lot of shots throughout the game, but if you take your shot here, and I mean, it's a one-on-one. It really is. But I think your guy has a better angle to run straight, and this guy's got to run at a 45-degree angle in order to make the play. But if you throw it down here to the 10 or the 15, let it go. Let it rip. Don't throw it short. No throwing it short. You got to overthrow Tyreek and really put it out here. I think it's an opportunity to give Tyreek a go ball and a home run ball. And maybe they see that and take another shot late. But I think Tyreek, was a good option on that play. Definitely a good option on that play. Here we go. And I see some of you guys commenting. Alex, I see you. What's good? Good morning, CB. Why does everyone think the Patriots stopped us when they didn't? Yeah, I mean, it was more self-inflicted, some drop balls, some stuff. Mansa Chill says, or pump fake and throw to Waddle. Yeah, that could have been an option on that play. Hooked Up Joe says the safety was running at him. Good no throw, if you ask me. Okay. All right. I can agree with that. My man Anthony Manzano says, CB, that's what I was telling you during your post-game show, that it seems like he was a little bit overconfident in his arm, that he wanted to throw it to the receiver that was open with Tyreek. Yeah. I mean, Tyreek, that could have been if you really stick that ball in there, that's a shot you could take, and you could probably hit him on that. If you got to really throw it though. It's a big boy throw. If you stick it in there and do it, you could have thrown it deep, or you could have done a whole shot too. Because if you throw it between that safety and that corner, and you really stick it in there, no homo. Tyreek could catch it and beat that safety, and it's a touchdown. So when Tyreek's in there, you got to look at him. You got to be thinking, hey, I'm going to go to him at times because he's such a dynamic player. So you got to keep that in mind. All right, so getting back to this is the same play, and this is what we talked about. Tua's looking over that way. He just chooses to take the check down. I see the protection on this one. Mostert just mashed him. Like, bro, get off me. Mostert had a good game. I like what I'm seeing from Mostert. I just need him to stay healthy. And look at the pass, bro. It's almost like a run. It's almost like a run block, right? These guys are firing off the ball like run protection, low hat. So the defensive line is thinking it's run. They're not really pass rushing. Now they realize it's a pass, and it's too late. So Mike McDaniel's just doing a good job of keeping the defense off balance too. Like, they don't know when it's run and pass. It's hard to tell, right? Hard to tell. Triple S says, might seem like a small detail, but I love how Cam Smith is the first man down on kickoff, even though they've all been touchbacks so far. Yeah, that's what you want to see. That's Cam being eager to get on the football field. If you're doing everything right on special teams and doing the little things right, they're going to give you an opportunity to get on the field and play, right? When it comes to playing coverage and stuff like that. So really good observation there. And that's a guy who's probably just eager to get on the field and play football. When you're seeing your peers go out there and play and get after it, I mean, you want to get out there and play too and make significant plays, especially if you feel like you're good enough. So a really good play here. I love these plays. Play action, holding the linebackers. Let's run this back really quickly. Right? Come across the formation. Looks like run, not run. These linebackers are just kind of chilling. Tyreek gets right in the zone, stops, catches the ball, gets another 4 or 5 yards. So good job. And look at the offensive line. Looks like run, looks like run, looks like run. So Mike McDaniel just doing a good job helping his guys out. And this is what I talk about. People talk about the offensive line having issues, struggling. They're not going to be able to pass block. Tua's going to get hit all the time. No, that's not what's going to happen, because Mike McDaniels does a really good job of scheming things up. And when you scheme it up like this and you're giving your guys an opportunity to be heavy on their hands and come off the football and really make it look like run, then they're not going to be worried about sitting back and trying to, worry about a bull rush or worried about a guy making a move on them. At this point, it's run protection, and it's like, hey, we're just run blocking. We're just not going past the line of scrimmage. So really good job on Mike McDaniels knowing his guys' strengths and weaknesses and putting them in a position to be successful and to succeed. It's important, and that's why I love Mike McDaniels and what he's doing as a coach. So this is a good job here. And we're going to talk about the concept of this play, because this is really putting defenses in a bind. And this is what I want you guys to understand. And honestly, you don't have to watch the entire film to just understand like what guys are doing, what the concepts are, what's good, what's bad. But this play calling is fantastic. And I'm going to tell you why, right? When you look at this, right? Defensive ends are taught to squeeze when a guy goes down. If they see a tackle go down for a down block and they see this action here, they're taught to squeeze and come downhill and expect something right away, right? So watch this defensive end as we run this play. Everybody's going to the right. This defensive end is taught to squeeze, 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 right? Squeeze. He squeezed, and then he realizes that the running back has the ball. It's too late. He's no longer going to be able to make the play because he's already past him, right? So it's just a great play by Mike McDaniel, giving them the action, giving them the run action. Look where Mostert is going. Look where the line is going. Everybody's going this way. Everybody thinks the play is going this way because that's where everybody's going, right? And then you sneak a guy out the back door like Ahmed. You toss it to him right there, and and you got guys out there blocking, but everybody started this way, and now they got to come back this way. So it's just a great run, a great play, a great call in that situation because you're really slowing teams down, right? Because teams are taught to read their keys. Defenses are taught to read their keys. If they see guys coming one way, you got to react. It's read and react, right? So it's read and react, but you're using the read and react against them. So you want to read and react really fast? Cool. Do what you got to do. But when we switch it up and throw an extra layer in, it's going to mess you up. It's really going to mess you up. So that's what you see here. Read, react. These guys are reacting fast. Hey, I'm trying to figure out who has the ball. Mostert doesn't have the ball. 23 thinks Mostert has the ball. 48's already on this side of the field, on head up on the quarterback. We already got a guy 5 yards outside of him with the ball in his hands. So it's just a really good job of using the numbers game to your advantage and forcing teams to play. And you're using the entire field. So it's really good to see. And that's why Mike McDaniels is such a good play caller. He's just really putting the defense in a bind every play. He's really trying to put them in a bind every play. So this is a run play here. We're in a heavier formation with a tight end in there. And this is just, we'll see it front side on this right here. So everybody on this front side here is down blocking. We're trying to create a wall for the running back. So everybody's coming down. Hunt's coming down. Austin Jackson's coming down. Durham Smythe is coming down. This is Judon here. Judon goes inside. So we're just trying to wall off everything so we can bring Mostert around. Right? Alec Ingold's there. He gets his block. And then you just got extra guys here. And then they make the play. So a lot of those guys are coming from the safety and linebacker position. It gets tight in here. But Austin Jackson does a good job on his guy. Let's watch it. Austin Jackson, Rob Hunt. That's a good job trying to wall it off. I'd like to see 93 get walled off more. So Robert Hunt kind of puts his head across, right? He doesn't realize that Jackson's going to go up to the next level. He ends up going to the next level. 93 sees it, and he pulls away, and then he's able to kind of get in on the play. But a pretty good job front side. Not bad. Here we go. Tyreek, Ahmed, Waddle, Durham Smythe, Easy E. Trying to get Easy E a touchdown, huh? This was mashed up front. And honestly, I think this is on Kendall Lamb here. He's got to be better here, and we'll see it here. So he kind of thinks that he's taking the guy, but he doesn't take him. Or I'll show you right here. So he should have blocked this guy. Just take him. You know, it looks like he's inside, but he gets dish ragged right here. And since he gets dish ragged, this guy's able to get back outside, make a play. Who was Durham Smythe blocking? My goodness, Durham. Durham's got to be better. You just put your head down and blocked nobody and fell into the ground. If Durham gets a block, we got a shot. He just doesn't block it. He just falls down and doesn't block him. You gotta get him right there. He's wrapped up. and then his team is rallying at that point. If we get 48 blocked, we got a shot. But first of all, Kendall Lamb should have took him. Then Durham Smythe should have took him, and nobody ended up blocking him. Here we go. Empty set right here. Oh, my gosh. Snap, low. That Tua's got to make that play. I mean, I get it. It was low, but it hit you in the hands. Get back. Get your feet together. Ready to make the play. Honestly, this guy here was probably the most open. I'm not sure if he throws it to him down here, but he just tosses out of bounds at this point. Here we go. So next play, or it's the same play. Watch the snap. A little low. He's able to get there. Like, he's able to get it. At this point, he's got to get his feet together. I think he just kind of trips over himself. And they got a stunt on right here. So they have a stunt on. Watch 55 and 91. 55 goes inside. Isaiah Wynn tries to get over and pick it up. Lamb is there to take 91. Isaiah Wynn doesn't quite get there. He's kind of hanging on the guy's back, but Tua still gets the play off. Still gets it off. So we have to kick a field goal on this one. All right, we're going back to defense. Jason Sanders has been kicking him out the end zone. That's good. All right, here we go. So shout out to everybody in the building. Hey, 15 in the room. Do your boy a favor. Hit the like button for me. S. Harris, I see you in the building. Triple S, I see you. Hooked Up Joe, Anthony Manzano, Mansa Chill. That's for golfing with Jaceki. Tua felt that pressure. I feel him throw the pill away and live another day. Yep, that's part of it. Yep, that's a big part of it. Just kind of understanding what you need to be doing in certain situations. Shout out to everybody in the building. Appreciate you guys coming through. We're about 1 minute and 1 hour and 14 minutes in. We'll probably go a little bit longer and finish this video up. Like I said, I broke this down into 3 sections. This is part 1. I'll try to get through all 3 today, but I'll probably do this first one and then end it and then come back later too. So appreciate you guys. I'm snacking a little bit. Okay, so formation here. We have a tight end. We have 3 receivers and a running back, 4 down linemen, 2 inside linebackers, 5 DBs. Cater X, Deshaun Elliott, Eli Apple, Javon Holland. Run play. David Long on the tackle. Man, Jerome Baker don't make no. How many tackles did Jerome Baker have, bro? Let's see Jerome Baker. Let's see the defense. All right, Jerome Baker. All right, Jerome. All right, Jerome. All right, Jerome. Come on, Jerome. Damn, Jerome. Like, damn, bro. Like, bro, this is a perfect opportunity for you to make a play. Go in there and stick your nose in there, bro. Like, it don't get no easier than this, bro. Like, look at him one-on-one with the guy. Like, damn, Jerome, like, we can't get you to make that play, Jerome. You right there, Jerome. Come on, dog. You gotta be better for this. Like, this is what I'm talking about, guys. And a lot of guys in the community will have narratives about players and cry about players, but there's a lot of guys in between that aren't doing their damn job. And if we had better play at these positions, we'd probably be a much better football team. I'm sure Fangio's looking at this film like, gosh, like, we can't get you to make that play. That is the easiest play for you to make. You see the guy the entire time. Bro, what are you doing, bro? What? Bro, what are you looking at, bro? I don't
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm just, bro, I'm just really at a loss for words at some of these plays that Jerome Baker does not make. Like, there's no reason that David Long has to come from the backside to make this play. Look at this. Look at this. Right? Look, he's on set. This is David Long. 71 is blocking him. Jerome Baker has nobody blocking him. Bro, just make the play, bro. Like, go dive and grab his ankles or something, bro. Like, come on, dog. If Miami was to make a move, I think it's a linebacker. I'm convinced. Bro, I can't. It doesn't, like, there's no reason Baker has 6 tackles with Eli Apple, Ginkle, and Xavier Howard. Bro, you're a linebacker, bro. Get in there and make the play. Stick your nose in there, dog. Put Shannon Tindall in the game at this point, bro. I'm convinced he'll give us better effort than this. Put Shannon Tindall in the damn game. That's my next. That's the campaign. Put Tindall in. Hey, let Tindall spin. That's the next. Hashtag let Tindall spin. Because Jerome Baker isn't getting it done. We need better play from this linebacker position. He's just not willing to stick his nose in there and make plays. And I know you might say, hey, Fangio doesn't trust Tindall at the bro. It's got to be better than what I'm seeing. It's got to be better. Like, I can't. It don't get no more worse than this. Like, bro, you have a perfect opportunity to get a tackle for loss. Perfect opportunity, bro. You are really in perfect position. Nobody's looking at you. Nobody is blocking you, bro. Come downhill and make the play on the dude. Run at his legs and take him out. But no, he's staying straight up, and then he gets blocked, and then he's not in on the play. He forces the guy back inside, which is cool, right? You're there, you're forcing him inside. But bro, this should be your play. You should be celebrating on this one. You should be making the play, celebrating. Yeah, I'm a linebacker. I'm here. I'm making the plays. Yeah, we do this. But nah, that's not it. Like, come on, bro. Hey, definitely should have kept Robert for early downs at this point. I'm convinced he would have made better plays than this because he's a willing tackler. He's willing to stick his nose in there and make these plays. And Jerome Baker just isn't. He's just not willing to. And this is just a perfect example. And I honestly, this is like lack of effort, lack of want to. And when it's like lack of want to, lack of effort, it's like, bro, you don't need to be on the field at this point. Like, that's like lacking, bro. That's like slacking and not doing what you're supposed to do. Come on, man. We need better play out of these linebacker positions. David Long brought it. Baker did not bring it. He did not bring it. Put Tindall in. Hey, let Tindall spin. That's the new one. And you bring in Jerome Baker on a blitz right here. This is what he's good. This is all he's good at. Is putting some pressure on a guy when you got a blitz on. And this is, let's look at this formation real quick. 4 down linemen. You're bringing Jerome Baker on the blitz. So you're bringing 5. They got 5. They got 6 in there blocking. Or no, they got 5 in there blocking because the tight end's gone. And you got Eli Apple on the play. Look, Eli Apple making a really good play. What down is this? Second down. Really good play on second down. People say Eli Apple played like trash. Like, what are y'all watching, bro? Huh? Well, I mean, that's a great play. You come up and get the guy, catch the ball for 2 yards. Like, bro, y'all don't know what y'all be talking about. I'm convinced y'all just be talking. This is a good question. I wanted to answer this. Do you think we're going to put Van Ginkel as a starting edge player? Van Ginkel might be stealing reps from Jalen Phillips. Jalen Phillips is on reps alert. I'm just keeping y'all in the loop. If we see more of Van Ginkel and less of Jalen Phillips, do not be surprised. Do not be surprised. Because what he put on film Sunday is just better play than what we've seen from Jalen Phillips at times. Let's be completely honest with ourselves. And let's not get in our feelings about players. We want the best guys on the field. Baker isn't playing well to me. Phillips is playing okay. Van Ginkel played fantastic on Sunday. He played fantastic. So don't be surprised if you see Van Ginkel getting more reps at this edge position and you see Jalen Phillips reps diminishing. Or maybe you see Jalen Phillips take more Bradley Chubb reps and you see more Van Ginkel. I don't know, but don't be surprised if you see less of Jalen Phillips and more of Van Ginkel on the edge. Because right now, Van Ginkel looks like he's playing better on the edge when it comes to setting the edge and when it comes to getting around the edge and getting that pass rush. So, hey, don't be surprised. Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I didn't tell you. Here we go. So also, and when you look at it, this allows Fangio some versatility, right? Van Ginkel coming off the edge. Now he's not coming off the edge. Now he's dropping into coverage. So it allows you a little more versatility. You're not dropping Jalen Phillips into coverage like that. You don't want to put him in that position. He doesn't have the hips for it. Van Ginkel's a little bit better in terms of that. So if you have the versatility with Van Ginkel to drop into coverage and he can come off the edge, expect him to see some reps there. Come on, guys. We can't be surprised when the film is not. Hey, the eye in the sky don't lie. That's the motto. The eye in the sky don't lie. So what we're seeing right now is Van Ginkel playing really good football off the edge and his versatility and being able to drop back. So don't be surprised if you don't see some guys there or you see some guys' reps diminish. That's just the nature of the game. Baker on the blitz. Man, run through this guy. I know I'm hard on Baker, but he got to be better, bro. Run through that guy and go get the quarterback. Like if you're gonna blitz, bro. You're not making no tackles, so go in there and really run a dude over and go get to the quarterback. Sit that running back in his lap. Here we go. Next play. 4 down lineman, Van Ginkel on the edge, Chubb on the edge, 2 inside guys, Cater outside. Now this is when they call the PI on Eli Apple. And bro, this is what I want y'all to understand. Like, I mean, you're one-on-one with Devontae Parker. Devontae Parker has killed some of the best cornerbacks in the league. Like, bro, it's a tough cover. Like, let's be real. Devontae Parker is a really good receiver when he's healthy. Honestly, one of the best we had during the time. He was the best weapon we had. He just couldn't stay his ass on the field. So being able to him running this comeback route on this, he's too big. He catch radius is too crazy, and he's gonna make the play. It happens. Even X would struggle with that at times. Even X would. I mean, that's just the nature of it. Devontae Parker can catch the ball. Man. This tight end just comes out, sneaks out. Come on, Holland. Come on, Holland. Get there. Be faster. Come on, Holland. Play action. Run the tight end on a little whip route. A little speed out. He rounds it off. Javon Holland's covering him, and he just can't get there in time. And they're very close to the first down. That's Hunter Henry on the catch. And tight end just sneaking out. And this is where you kind of want to see Van Ginkel get more hands on this guy. You want to see him bump him off the route just a little bit more. You see it here. He's going across the line of scrimmage. He gets hands, right? But you want to see give him a little bit more. Try to knock him off the route a little bit more. David Long is trying to get there, but he's kind of sucked in by the play action, right? He's just making sure he's where he's supposed to be, and then he's trying to get back into coverage. And Mac Jones makes a good throw. Good throw, good catch. These guys get paid too. Here we go. So run play. It's messy in there. 4 down linemen. Van Ginkel doing a good job of setting the edge. And we'll see it. Let's see it from this other view. Here we go. So shade, a 3, a 9, a 5, wide 5. David Long. Look at Jerome Baker. Jerome Baker just standing up looking. David Long in there trying to make a play. Oh, Jerome Baker makes a tackle. Oh, okay. This is 1 of the 6. But look how instinctive David Long is compared to Jerome Baker. Look at how he plays. He plays like cat like he's really trying to hunt these dudes down. Look how he's moving opposed to how Jerome Baker's moving. Look how different they play. This is what's crazy to me. Look at the movement. Just look who looks like they're more they are more willing to make a play on this. Like he just looks a lot more attentive. Like he looks like he wants to make the play. Like he's going from gap to gap. Like he's really trying hard to make the play. David Long Jr. is a good player. We need to pair him up with somebody who's a little bit more physical. And this is David Long Jr. again. Let's see what like come on, y'all killing me. Look at you see how instinctive he is? Like this guy is coming to Jerome Baker's side. Like he's he's a really good linebacker. Without David Long Jr. right now, I don't know where we would be because if it was just Jerome Baker and Van Ginkel, we'd be having a hard time. Another good play by David Long Jr. Here we go. 4 wide receivers, 1 back in the backfield. Tight ends coming into the formation. Or he comes across, gives them a little trips look. Looks like Jerome Baker might be coming. He is coming. Force a tough throw. Eli Apple on the coverage. Great coverage. Eli Apple making another good play. Wow. People said he had a trash game and he was terrible. Really? I haven't really seen much yet. That tells me that Eli Apple had a terrible game. So we got pressure. We forced him to throw it up there. Eli Apple's there. In coverage. Step for step. Makes a play on him. Man, damn. Don't get much better than that. Right? Like, what we complaining about? I mean, there's a couple plays late in the game, but I'm not ready to put Cam Smith in if Vic Fangio doesn't feel like he's ready. Jerome Baker blitzing. Looks like we had some movement on this other side. Seiler trying to squeeze through. Van Ginkel trying to get there. Good coverage, though. Here we go. Next play. I've been going for 1 hour and 30. We're going to finish this one. We got about 7 minutes left on this tape. I'm trying to speed up a little bit. More pressure. Come on, X. Come on, X. Come on, X. We need better coverage there, X. Here we go. Watch X on this one. Sending some heat, too. Both David Long, or is that Van Ginkel and Jerome Baker are coming? X is just playing off a little bit too far, man. Like, and then he's able to stop on a dime, beat X. Bradley Chubb comes in from the back, makes a great play, gets the ball out. Dolphins end up getting it. So good, really good play by Bradley Chubb, running the play down from the backside, making the play, and giving us an opportunity to go back on offense. Chubb is a good player, man. He's gonna earn his money. He's one of those top guys in the NFL. Grab it, punch it out. Great job. And we're able to get it back on top of it. Yes, sir. Here we go, back on offense. Here we go. We have Twins down at the right. We got Mostert in the backfield. It looks like we got Barrios up top, and we have a tight end up top. Trying to set that edge. Struggle on that one. Here we go. Watch it. I want to see Smythe get his hips around a little bit more. Get those hips around. Get the hips around. Austin Jackson, you should be, or that's Kendall Lamb, should be working up. It's not bad. I like to see us get more of the edge set, get around the corner so we don't have to go up inside there. There we go. Empty set. Pass play. Back shoulder. Gotta put this a little bit more on him, give him an opportunity. I know Tua wish he had this one back. If you put it a little bit more to the inside, he can turn around and make that play. I know Tua's thinking, hey, put it to the outside so the defender can't make a play at all. But if he puts it a little bit more inside, you give him more of an opportunity to catch it, inbounds, and then you're looking at a first down. So I know he wish he had that one back. Here we go, next play. Good job on 3rd and 7 converting. Tyreek's coming on that motion. Looks like he's running a wheel. No. And that's what happens. These guys want to back up because they're like, oh, shit, I don't want to get beat deep on this wheel route, on this wheel concept, right? So he doesn't want to get beat on the wheel concept. So they are pushing back, backpedaling. He stops at the first down marker, catches the ball. Easy first, easy work. So good job there. Not a bad job by Mostert, stepping up and blocking the guy. I like to see him be a little bit more physical here. This guy coming off the edge is coming scot-free. They're working a stunt right here. Protection is pretty good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coming. So somebody's going to be free. Tua's got to know that. He's got to feel it, and then he's got to let it go. They drop back 1. So now they have 5 on 5. We're caught with 2 guys on this guy. We should have 1 guy here, but sometimes that happens when you're protecting like this. That's just the nature of it. Good throw, good catch. On to the next one. Here we go. They're like a Twins formation down here at the bottom. Easy E. Who else is that? Can't really tell who that is. That's Waddle up top. Alec Ingle. Kind of like an ISO running up in there. Got Ingle. Durham Smythe could have had a better block there. But it is what it is. Here we go. That motion to Tyreek. Oh, good play by Ahmed by making one miss. Really good job there because he should have been really tackled in the backfield. Kendall Lamb's got to do a better job on that block, and we'll see that on the tight because Kendall Lamb gets beat on this one. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, that guy's there, so it's gonna be tough to block him. He's outside right now, right? 5 is, he's got to try to figure it out. He makes a miss. Good job by, is that A-Chain or Ahmed? Man, I get them dudes so confused. Play action. Nice throw to Waddle. This is that motion that just kills teams. Gets everybody flowing one way, and then you got the backside coming across. Get his hips turn. Easy pitch and catch. Watch everybody flow. Ahmed, handoff. Good throw, good catch. Here we go. Next play. Engel, tight end. Nice end around. We kind of get the edge right now. The blocking looks pretty good up front. Yeah, good job by Kendall Lamb and Isaiah Wynn. It gets a little messy at the end, but you'll see at the point of attack, these dudes are really good. Check this out. So, Scotty, what's good, man? It's a chill, Newfoundland. I see y'all. What's popping? Hit the like button for me on your way in. Appreciate you guys coming through. When you take a look at this right here, like we talked about this, if this guy's gonna play like this, you guys should have the edge all day. They're taking this guy. They got somebody coming for this end man on the line of scrimmage. Lamb and Wynn are going to block these two. They're trying to get him roped off. Lamb takes it over. Isaiah Wynn should be trying to fight your hips. He gets called for the holding on this one. And instead of holding, you need to be moving your feet. Like right now, you should be looking to take this over. Get your hips to the sideline. Get your ass to the sideline and turn your hips that way. That way you won't have to hold. You know he's coming off, so you gotta start moving your butt to that direction. I used to tell my guys all that all the time. At some point, you got to take it over. And when you take it over, you need to take it over like we're trying to get the edge. So really move your ass, get your ass pointed to the sideline so we could take it over and we don't have to hold on this play. And this is where Isaiah Wynn got called on the hold because he was just pulling jersey. Can't pull jersey, man. Be better. All right, here we go. Quads formation. Takes the snap. It's a tough one. Trying to fit it into a very, very tight area. Honestly, there wasn't really much open. I would have probably looked to this guy in the middle of the field or this guy on the sideline. It's a tough play right there, though. Tyreek catches it, but he's out of bounds. Was that Tyreek? I think it was. I would have probably looked at Ahmed right here, just hit him for the check down. Tua tries to take the shot, but can't get it. Here we go. Tyreek's in that motion. Quick throw to Waddle. This is great. This is a great play. I wanted to watch this one. Great little tunnel screen. I used to have a guy, one of my players that I coached, Nate Jefferson. He plays at FIU right now, receiver. So I was coaching that lineman in high school, and he would run this tunnel screen to the T. I mean, if you go look at his highlight tape, he probably has that tunnel screen on his film probably about 15 times because we would literally throw it to him and it would be a track meet. He would be off to the races because we would have my offensive line guys would be able to get out here, get in the open field and make a play. So basically at this point, you're just walling everything off for him to go inside. So 4 guys out here blocking, 3 guys really, right? Walling those guys off. If you guys get those blocked, he should outrun everybody else. And that's what ends up happening. So walling everything off, this honestly should have been a touchdown. It was very close to being a touchdown. And you'll see the offensive lineman do a good job of getting out there, getting in the way of people, right? Running the alley. Robert Hunt's there. Yeah, you see them boys excited. I like to see. Hey, look at Rob Hunt. Rob Hunt hype, boy. I love to see it, boy. Look at Rob out here, gets one, bangs them, keeps running. Hey, them boys trying to get after it, man. O-line is having fun, and that's what's really what it's about at these positions. If you can keep these guys having fun, running, getting out in open field, doing their job. Rob Hunt just mashes a dude. Check him out. Just mashes, buddy. Look at he's on this inside right here. Ugh, get out the club. Get out the club. Yee yee. You see him? Hey, Rob Hunt hype out here. Check him out. Guys love this. And that's what Mike McDaniels is doing. He's trying to make it fun for these guys. If these guys can get out in open field and run and go block dudes in the open field and take out some of these small guys, it's fun for them. They really enjoy this. So they really enjoy plays like this. Look at Austin Jackson out there running. Rob Hunt. Rob Hunt gets his guy, mashes him on the ground. Just keep running, and that's fun for these guys. They enjoy it. Look, they got guys on the field hurting and all type of stuff. Patriots looking bad right now. See, our guys just getting out there in open field and making it difficult on them. Connor Williams catching one. What happened to this guy? I wanted to see what happened to this guy right here. Oh, this guy just fell down. I don't know where he come from. He couldn't make the play on the tackle. This guy right here. I think he hurt his shoulder or something like that. But yeah, good play by the offense. Good play by the offense. This is really a great drive. Our guys just doing their jobs, bro. Here we go. Tight end in there. Ingles in there. Two receivers. Tyreek's coming in. Offsides. Should be offsides. I think we got him with the hard count on that one. Yep. Let me fast forward this. This is the last drive I'm going to do, guys, and then we'll come on, man. Fast forward. Here we go. Next play. All right, here we go. Next play. Tight ends on the right here. Two receivers up top, Ingo and Ahmed's in the game. Not bad play, but block it could be a little bit better. It gets more difficult when you have these guys on the outside, and then Kendall Lamb has to go out there and block him. But Kendall Lamb does a good job. Look, he just takes 48 and just runs his feet, ends up knocking his ass on the ground. Check it out. Nice little pancake action. That's what we call that when you get, if them guys are getting tripped up in there, that's really why you want to run this, because they get tripped up and then they can't make a play. It's a really good job by Isaiah Wynn fighting to really get this guy blocked off. Like, look at his steps on this. And this is good offensive line play. Butch Barrett got these guys playing. Look at Isaiah Wynn on this. Really fighting. Get across his face. Get him locked up. That's good blocking. Connor Williams is doing his job on the backside, just holding that guy off on his outside shoulder. Look at Rob Hunt. I want to see Durham Smythe get his guy blocked, but Robert Hunt is doing his job on the backside. All these guys working in unison. Look at Austin Jackson. Get his guy on his shoulder. That's good. I mean, at the point of attack, it's just sometimes sometimes you're outflanked on that side. So sometimes that happens, right? Let's look at, and this is the safety coming down and making a play. Sometimes the running backs just have to make the safety miss, right? So that's just a really good job by us. And sometimes you can block it perfectly and still only get a couple yards. That's just the nature of the beast when it comes to playing in the NFL. Nice play here. Nice job. And this is just everybody kind of going one way, thinking the play is going one way, using the cutback, using the cutback to your advantage, using your speed. Mostert has that type of speed where if he gets guys going one way and he comes back the other way, it's going to be difficult for them to change direction and get him, especially when you got guys blocking. Tyreek was out here blocking his butt off. So as a result of that, it helps. Durham Smythe blocking, Tyreek blocking, trying to get in the way, and they end up getting a touchdown. Like, if those guys aren't doing their job, then we don't get this touchdown. Watch it. And that's a good job by the offensive line. Good job, good job, good job. So Miami Dolphins had a really good, this is like the first, I would say like the first third of the game. So they did a good job, but I will come back and we'll do the other parts as well. I'll try to get all 3 parts done this week. That was the first part. I really appreciate you guys coming through, hanging with me, watching the film with me, watching offense and defense, watching the entire game. It gets time consuming. It does. I really appreciate you guys' support and coming through and hitting the like button for your boy. We'll get back tonight. We'll probably watch the film. We may do an open panel at some point. If you have any questions for me, jump in my DMs. But hey, love you guys. Appreciate you guys. You already know what time it is. Appreciate the support. Hey, shout out to the homie Triple S Podcast with the $7 donation. Hey, it helps. The donations help. If you can support the channel by becoming a member, become a member. If you can support by donating, donate. Every little bit helps. Hey, I appreciate you guys coming through. I appreciate the support. You already know what it is. You know how we get it in. It's Vince Tate with CB83, and I'm out this bit. See ya. From the bottom, that's foreign. I swear that I'm up for the sun in the morning. Oof, hey, I gotta flex. I need a Nike bag, give me the check. I need the money and power, respect, but I promise I'm repping the O to the dead. Hey, oof, I sort them out of my way. I don't got nothing to say. Now they can't run at my pace. Yeah, they know that we ain't the same. 402, we rap the game.